Hi everyone, my name is Adya, and today I'm going to be reading you two books. The first one is called No Matter What, and the second one is called Mother Bruce. So, I'm going to start with No Matter What. Small was feeling grim and grumpy. There's Small, there's an older one, Fox, on the phone right now. Good grief, said Large. Oh, so that must be Large. What is the matter? So Large is carrying candles, and he's looking. There's Small in the corner with a bucket on his head. I am grim and grumpy, said Little Small, and I don't think you love me at all. Oh, Small, said Large, grumpy or not, I'll always love you no matter what. Just giving a hug, he's picking Small up. This one, Small is being grim and grumpy. If I were a grumpy grizzly bear, would you still love me? Would you still care? Of course, said Large, bear or not, I'd always love you no matter what. You see, he's a grumpy grizzly bear, but he's still bringing him food. And now they are giving a hug. But if I turned into a squishy bug, would you still love me and give me a hug? Of course, said Large. Bug or not, I'd always love you, no matter what. No matter what, said Small with a smile. What if I was a crocodile? See, Small's a crocodile in this photo. But Large is still giving him toothpaste and toothbrush. I'd still hold you close and snug and tight and tuck you in bed each night. See, Large is still giving him a hug even though Small's a crocodile. But does love wear out? Does it break or bend? Can you fix it or patch it? Does it mend? With time together, a smile and a kiss, love can be mended with things like this. See, there's a hug right now. Peace. But what about when you're far away? Does your love go too, or does it stay? Look up at the stars, they're far, far away, but their light reaches us at the end of each day. You see? They're looking at the stars. It's like that with love. We may be close, we may be far, but our love still surrounds us wherever we are. Okay, so that's the end of No Matter What. Let's start the next book. It's called Mother Bruce. So, Bruce was a bear who lived all by himself, and he was a grump. You see, there's Bruce right there. He did not like sunny days. He did not like rain. He did not even like cute little animals. Bruce only liked one thing: eggs. He collected them from all over the forest. But Bruce didn't eat eggs raw like the other bears, no. Instead, he cooked them into fancy recipes that he found on the internet. See, he's collecting some eggs in this picture, and now he's looking for some recipes on the internet. One day, Bruce came across a recipe for hard-boiled goose eggs drizzled with honey almond sauce. First, he caught a few salmon. Then he collected honey from a local beehive. Last, he went to Mrs. Goose's nest to pay her a visit. He liked to support the local businesses, you see. He's getting some salmon, some honey. He's asking Mrs. Goose about her eggs. At home, Bruce prepared the eggs for hard boiling. But the fire in his stove fizzled out, so he went to get more wood. When Bruce came back, he was met with an unwelcome surprise. What do you think the surprise will be? That's a good idea. There are little goslings, and they think Bruce is their mama. Look, they're saying, Mama! Bruce became the victim of mistaken identity, meaning someone thinks he's someone else. Bruce wanted hard-boiled eggs, not goslings. He supposed he could settle for toast, but for some reason, he lost his appetite. You see, he's trying to eat some bread, but look, the little gosling is on top of the toast, so he can't eat it. So, Bruce scooped up the little geese and stomped back to their nest, only to find Mrs. Goose had flown south early. Bruce left the goslings there anyways and went back home. But he was followed by the goslings. See, they're still chasing him. Bruce is very stern and said things like, "I am not your mother. Go away. And I think you were better when you were eggs." Bruce could take it no longer and became extra grumpy with them. Roar! But they still followed him. Goslings always follow their mother, even if she is a he and he is a bear. Bruce was stuck with them. He tried to make the best of it. It was hard work. He tried to feed them some stuff. They didn't like it, and he was very tired. As the seasons passed, Bruce watched the pesky goslings grow older. Baby geese, teenager geese, adult geese. One fall afternoon, he saw the other goose families flying south. Finally, he could tell them to go south too, and he could take a long winter nap. Bruce explained migration. Migration is when birds fly south to get warmer. But they didn't listen. You see, they're all looking at him, but no one's listening. So Bruce needed to get creative to get the geese to leave. He tried to put them in the sky like this, see? Nothing worked. The geese would not leave Bruce, see? He's trying to make them go that way, but they come back towards him. So Bruce decided to pack some bags and take the geese into town. They boarded a bus and migrated to Miami. Now, every winter, Bruce and his geese head south together. They laze about at the beach in tacky shirts, sipping ice-cold lemonade while Bruce dreams of new recipes that don't hatch. The end. I hope you enjoyed the books. Please remember, if you can, to like and subscribe. See you next time.